The honorable warrior is still with us.
Chibi. If everything goes according to Zhou Yu's plan... But this is Cao Cao we're going up against here. I suspect he will bring even more troops than we expect. And I'm sure he'll have defectors from Jing advising him as well. We'll be in for a brutal battle, if we underestimate them.
You're right. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to prevent that from happening. It's good to see you again so soon. Lord Lingtong, I believe this is my first time meeting you. Think nothing of it. It is we who should be thanking you. You've given us a chance to show the realm what we can do.
By the way, I saw your troops training, and I am very impressed. Wu is renowned for his navy, but I have never before witnessed such skill.
We've lived our whole lives by the Yangtze River. I don't think there's any force that can match our skill in naval combat.
Is that so? Well, skill is one thing, but wouldn't you say you're a little short on soldiers?
You mean you didn't know that before coming? That's really not something to be complaining about just before a battle.
Forgive him, Lord Lingtong. He did not mean to imply that we do not believe in your army's ability to win. But we have faced Lord Cao Cao many times. We are keenly aware how difficult his forces can be to defeat, even under the best of circumstances.
There's nothing to worry about. Numbers aren't everything in battle. Haven't you been fighting long enough to know that? I would have thought it's obvious. Well, just you watch. We'll prove it, once and for all.
You only just joined our side. Don't act like you know everything.
I fought in a lot more battles than you, so I'll say whatever I think needs to be said.
Oh?
What? You got a problem with that?
Wu has such reliable and brave officers in its ranks. This has been true since the days of Lord Sun Jian, but now even more so. I am sure this is all the result of Lord Sun Ce and Lord Sun Quan doing their best to follow in their father's footsteps. You found a great lord to serve. As a friend, I couldn't be happier for you. Well, sorry for interrupting your discussion. We'll be on our way now.
Then make sure you tell them as much.
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did you need something from me? Oh, were you wondering about that soldier? He's one of mine. He comes from the Shan Yue. But forget about me. It's almost time to head for the battlefield. You'd best get yourself ready before it's too late.
Did you notice anything unusual about Lord Huanggai just now? To tell you the truth, we've been hearing some very disturbing rumors lately. Someone might be leaking our plans to Cao Cao's forces. I do not wish to accuse him of such a thing, but... Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Yes.
Very good.
Aye.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down.
For us to be victorious at Chibi, it is essential that we win here.
This is how you do it.
Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage to secure a victory. First, we will demoralize the enemy, repel their attacks, and push them back.
Exciting to be facing the greatest army in the land.
Is that it?
Men, get ready to charge straight into their ranks.
All my might.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
All my might.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now.
Hear the bells and tremble! Ganning stands before you!
All my might.
What? Looking rough. Charged in with nothing but a handful of troops! I'll take them down myself! Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships. We will make this battle ours. Have the main army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance. Our preparations are now complete. Let us set sail!
This damn bell ringer.
I'm afraid it's not over yet.
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further.
Begin the advance. Another frontal attack. Underestimated the strength of our forces. Shoot as one! Do not let them get close! Shield bearers, get ready! Brace yourselves, or we will reach the enemy ships soon enough!
I see Gan Ning is making an impact. We need to use this momentum to your advantage.
He's simply charging ahead mindlessly. We needn't pay him any heed.
We've managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos to get their attention.
Oh, Wusu. Now it'll get interesting.
You are the keystone of our navy, Lord Saimao. Thus, we humbly ask that you remain safe.
Do not worry.
The enemy
I will
officer
take the troops of the Central
has been
Plains
defeated.
and demonstrate their prowess as an elite naval force.
So it was true that the soldiers of Wu excel at naval warfare. We will head out to meet them and break their morale.
Let's go.
Take that.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Right. We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send their ships out from the east.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll make sure they don't notice our advance. Being inconspicuous is our specialty, after all.
Beginning the advance.
Oh my God! The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. You will have to make do without me.
Advance! All of you, follow me!
Here we go.
Let's march!
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Accept my fate.
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
Ready to go ashore. Then we will head north toward the port.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not let them advance! Is this what Cao Cao's army is made of? How disappointing!
It's Gan Ning, the scoundrels who betrayed Huang Tzu. Surround and overpower him!
Our strength is not enough.
Nothing quicker than that.
Let's go!
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Believe in You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
Yeah. I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan, but I guess you never know.
You're no match for me!
They're throwing down boulders. We might be done for now.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
All my men!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Even master. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about this? How about this?
Almost at our limits.
You're down!
No.
Things have taken a step back. We must get through this.
Okay? That takes care of that. Let us march on!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Anyone else looking for a tussle? I can do this all day!
Let's go!
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
Let's go! Go, go!
I challenge you to battle!
Let's give it to them!
Looking rough. From this position, we can strike their stronghold from the rear. Launch the ships! End the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, time to act.
All my might!
Looking rough.
This is it!
Looking rough.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The end is nigh for you, soldiers of Cao Cao. I will teach you the meaning of fear.
What the? Enemies from the north! Ah! Trust in each other. Bear with us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
Fortune smiles on us. Go! Go! And attack them as one! Forward march!
Let's go.
We cannot leave our allies in peril. We must assist them immediately.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
My strength was not enough.
I, QUAN, shall take you on!
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
You have rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
Oh my God!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Let's get serious. Now! All my might!
I wasn't. The enemy
An
officer
excellent display of
has been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
Let's go.
must make the most of this. Let's say, this is not the
enemy
outcome I
officer
anticipated.
has been defeated.
I'll have to do
The enemy
this
officer
myself.
has been defeated.
I appreciate the assistance. I will atone for my failures in the battles ahead.
No need to thank me, for it is my job to oversee you. I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
I won't hold back. That is my last act of decency toward you.
Take this!
Gotcha!
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cornered Sai Mao. I will take care of him.
Very nicely done. Keep up the good work. This.
The enemy officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
I can't believe this. I had not expected such fierce resistance. We have been well and truly beaten.
Oh, Lord Sai Mao, I will keep these troops busy.
What? Did he just let Lord Sai Mao go? Looks like they were talking. Could it be?
We have been victorious in this first battle, but the next will be the decisive one. I am counting on your efforts. Let us head to Chibi, where our fate will be decided!
Well, Zhou Yu's plan worked just as expected. Cao Cao's forces could barely move out there. They ended up sinking like rocks.
Don't get too overconfident, or it might be you sinking next time.
As if I'd ever let that happen.
You two spend every free moment arguing with each other.
If you have time to be spouting nonsense, you should use it to prepare for the coming battle.
Yeah, I got it. By the way, where's Huang Gai?
How am I supposed to know? Lord Handong, do you have any ideas?
Huang Gai? Well, he did allow that enemy officer to get away in the last battle. So maybe he doesn't feel like he has the right to celebrate our victory.
I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, we should be getting back.
From what I have gathered, after fleeing the battlefield, Sai Mao was suspected to be a spy, and was summarily executed by Cao Cao.
I see. Good work. You may leave.
Sir.
I will make this clear. In the last battle, we were in communication with the enemy officer, Sai Mao. We had planned from the beginning to engage the enemy forces, then wait for the right moment to steal him away from the battle.
Did you really? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is said that to fool the enemy, you must first fool your allies. The only ones who knew about this plan were me, Lord Sun Quan, and Lord Huang Gai, who we had entrusted with the task of contacting Tsai Mao. So, Lord Huang Gai, how exactly did Cao Cao become aware of Tsai Mao's betrayal? Let me be very clear with you. Lord Huang Gai, I consider you to be the primary suspect in this case.
Wait, Zhou Yu. Why do you believe Huang Gai would do such a thing?
If he has a reason, there is no one who wants to hear it more than me. But I think recent events tell us everything we need to know. Looking back on it now, Lord Huang Gai has acted suspiciously on several occasions recently. He expressed his displeasure with Lord Sun Quan's leadership every chance he had, and treated the Shen Yue the way a king would treat his army. Your heart has strayed from the path of Wu. That is the only conclusion I can draw from all of this, Lord Huang Gai.
Hey, Huang Gai!
I always wondered, what was it that Lord Sun Jian had that I did not? If my ancestors had not been driven from their position of power, would I not be the one to rule Jiangdong? And just when I'd had my fill of taking orders from an impotent runt, I discovered a people of my own who treated me with respect I deserve. What's more, Lord Cao Cao has promised to protect my people and grant me dominion over all of the lands of the Shan Yue. What reason could I possibly have to reject such an offer? Tell me, Zhou Yu.
Lord Huang Gai, you are no longer the man who brought me back from the brink of despair after Sun Ce's death. I think it is safe for us to assume as much. Someone execute this traitor immediately!
Lord Zhou Yu, please wait. We are on the edge of a great and decisive battle. Executing Lord Huang Gai now would have dire consequences.
We may be certain of Huang Gai's intent to rebel, but there still is no evidence that he acted on it.
Yeah, so give it some time. For our sake.
Treating such offenses lightly is a crime all its own. However, punishing a man of merit is bound to lower morale among the troops. Give him the lash and lock him away. His fate will be decided after the battle.
Hey, do you think that's how Huang Gai really feels? I just can't bring myself to believe it. He has been a great companion to us all since the days of Lord Sun Jian. Somehow I can't see him growing so arrogant and turning traitor just because the Shen Yue showed him a little respect.
I don't want to believe it either. But now that he has to put those intentions into words, no amount of testimony from us could ever prove his innocence.
You're probably right. But I still trust him. We've been together too long for me to give up on him now.
Ah, it's you. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Even to you, I'm afraid. We cannot lose this battle. The survival of Wu is at stake. It's best that we minimize such grief if we can. Ever since we were children, Sun Ce was a dear friend. I followed him around for nearly my entire life. We played together, we fought together, and we swore to build this kingdom together. I thought that standing behind him in support was my purpose. I always believed it would be that way, until the day I died. But now I am here, leading the vanguard of the Sun clan. I must be the one to clear a path forward for my lord, no matter what it takes, no matter how lonely I may become. I am oath-bound to fulfill that duty. But there are... Listen to me whine. I'm sorry. Push this conversation from your mind. Tomorrow, we will join forces with my lord and take our positions at Chibi. The final battle is upon us. You should rest early tonight. If you're fully prepared, there will be no room for regret.
So, that is the army Cao Cao will use to unite the realm under his rule. It's frightening.
Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history?
Confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Lord Zhou Yu! I have urgent news! Lord Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison!
What?
The officers we captured in the last battle are also nowhere to be found. We suspect they may have helped him escape.
Damn. So he really has defected to Cao Cao's forces. Lord Zhou Yu, what are your orders?
There is nothing we can do about it now. We have no choice but to accept this state of affairs. But with Lord Huang Gai under the command of Cao Cao, we now have to assume that the enemy knows our secrets, including the plan for this battle.
Lord Zhou Yu, how can you be so calm in the face of all this? If the enemy manages to stop our fire attack...
Yes, that would certainly make our defeat inevitable.
Lord Zhou Yu!
There is no turning back now, Lu Su. The battle has already begun. The wind's starting to pick up. In this battle, we will have only a very brief moment of favorable wind that will allow us to set the enemy's ships ablaze. As soon as we see signs of the wind changing, we'll mobilize our troops. This means that it falls on you to decide when we head for the front. Has the wind shown any sign of changing? Good. I trust your intuition. The southerly wind of Jing shall carry us to victory. Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Listen up, everyone.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down. We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Start the advance!
All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it. We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I won't hold back. That was my last act of decency toward you.
I will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I should fall back while I can.
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance!
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
My strength was not enough.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Let's go. The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
Let's go!
now enemies. This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward! All my might!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Whoa. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Whoa.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Come to this.
The enemy officer.
Those things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
This on for size.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. And I will continue to fight without
The
complaint.
enemy officer has been
What the
defeated.
heck took you so long? Just kidding. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I won't give up.
The enemy
I
officer
still draw breath.
has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we come.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives. Take this.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
Now's our time.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we must go.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
The enemy has breached the altar rooms. Please eliminate them at once.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
This territory is ours. Is that Lord Huang guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now, advance! Our defenses are beginning to crack on the western front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
We march at once!
So you've come. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Time to advance!
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
Come, I, QUAN, shall take you on!
Are you ready to face me?
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
The moment is well aware of your skill. I will use every bit of strength to take you on!
I thought you might come here. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I am forced to flee. And so, the success of our plan becomes ever more precarious.
A dire situation.
All my might.
No way through.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough. Oh, road ahead is thorny, but walk if we shall.
All my might.
Accept my fate. One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every...
Start the advance! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it! We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will! Now!
Quicker!
Take this!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't hold back. That is my last act of decency toward you.
Do not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for. You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
We're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
My strength was not enough. so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to end this. To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Bring him down.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me.
This one's for the history.
This is in line with my predictions.
Let's go!
Time to act.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's end this.
Come to this.
The enemy officer
I failed.
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Got this. I suppose things aren't going my way today. Next time that
The enemy officer
This is tough,
has been
no matter
defeated.
how you slice it.
Let's go.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
Take this.
Common display of skill.
The enemy
from
officer
anyone else.
has been
From
defeated.
you, I expect it.
My skills were not enough. I must fall back.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Let's go.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. With these ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. Our archers on the Western Front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once. Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Our defenses are beginning to crack on the Western Front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
We march at once!
Commence the advance. annihilate the enemy with our fleet.
Now advance! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy.
The enemy officer
My sight if you
has
wish
been
to live.
defeated.
Commence the advance.
This is it!
Is that one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Oom.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
Here you come. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Well aware of your skill. Every bit of strength to take you on!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Getting cornered. Seriously? The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll leave this area to you. We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward! All my might!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm not giving up. Not here. We'll keep going.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can. Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
This is embarrassing, but sometimes you just have to run.
Not quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this!
So you have a duel then? Be warned, I shall not hold back.
Take this. Let's get serious.
Almost at our limits.
You are good. Now! All my might! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
Everyone is holding up well, but Travis's forces still have the edge. Turn the tide does not come soon.
All my might!
Looking rough.
No use.
I don't see any way out of this.
Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Let's go. Are you ready to face me?
You've come to help. We may get out of this yet.
So, even you're here.
This will do it.
This will be a tough fight then.
Come,
I, QUAN, shall take you on!
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
Let's go. So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
This appears to be as far as we go. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Believe in your commander! Forward!
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Looking rough. Whoa.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
Bring him down. Looking rough.
The road ahead is thorny. Walk it we shall.
Must accept my fate. The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet?
My apologies, but I must fall back.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
The enemy officer has been defeated
without complaint.
This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal! Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huang Gai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people.
Lord Cao Cao! This is where you and I part ways! So please accept this grand apology! Flames on! The roar of ooze! Counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading!
Let's go. Time to the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
All my might!
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat! Post haste!
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance!
The enemy officer
We will
has been
shape
defeated.
the world to our will! Forward march!
Even though it was part of the plan, fighting my comrades was agonizing. Now it's finally time to do some damage to Cao Cao's forces.
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pang Tong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
Got this!
Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Zhuge must be some kind of sorcerer.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now to plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we'll need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
If we can just avoid the flames, all is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
The ships are burning down all around us. Let's be careful. We don't want to get trapped.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared.
Our fires have backed Cao Cao's army into a corner. This is the final battle. Our wits and bravery will lead us to victory! The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
I think that should do. We've cut off the fire's path.
This will reduce the damage to our forces. But what just happened? We should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack.
It may not change the world. At least, I can save the lives of the people around me. That is enough for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth. These blinding the heavens.
Hold here. We need to assess the situation.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle should be my last.
So what am I going to do with it?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
The future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory!
No fear!
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
You've come to help. We may get out of this yet.
knew you'd come to give me a hand.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest.
I won't give you time to ogle.
All right, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
One guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a fool of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chung. Time for us to finish this.
We're going on the offensive. Get ready.
What a fool's strongest officer! Where comes your head, Toto? Prepare to meet your end!
Pleading to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
As I thought, the enemy is exhausted. Good. We can win if we fight together.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Let's get serious.
How's that?
Let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive. Let's go. Let's go.
Spent. Retreat is the only option.
Strength was not enough.
Thank you for your help. I will repay this debt.
I must accept my fate.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened.
Take this!
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
It's over.
Let's end this. It's been easy. I can't give it.
We've finally broken their formation. This is our chance to defeat Cao Cao!
Can't hold them off. But this isn't over, as long as we have the strength and the will to fight.
We must not let this battle be the end of us. Fight for your lives. Everything depends on this moment.
I will not fall again. Not like this. For what is my blade worth if I cannot fight my way out? Bring him down.
The future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We'll dash through the fire and claim our victory!
Okay, just started. This isn't over. These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no
officer
quarter.
has been defeated. I'm still needed. Let's go. That means I must fall back for now.
Touch and learn.
This territory is ours.
QUAN guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chengdu. It's time for us to finish this.
No fear!
You've come to help. We may get out of this yet.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest.
I won't give you time to ogle.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
Alright, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Yeah. I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
We're going on the offensive. Get ready.
One of whose strongest officers. I am going for your head, Cao Cao. Prepare to meet your end.
officer has been defeated.
Let's end this. We've finally broken their formation. This is our chance to defeat Cao Cao! I have slain the enemy officer!
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must try again later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sorry, I couldn't be of assistance.
We can't hold them off. This isn't over. As long as we have the strength, the will to fight.
We must not let this battle be the end of us. Fight for your lives. Everything depends on this moment.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
No! I will not fall here. Not like this. For what is my blade worth if I cannot fight my way out?
Fierce warriors of Wu, this fight is yours. Raise your sword for our kingdom, to bring honor to our ancestors!
He's exhausted. We can win if we fight together. It's not over yet. Let's go.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened.
You are no match for me! All my
Let's end this.
You are done. Counting on you. Got this. Time to act. Bring them down. All my with all my might. Let's go.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
go!
You've come to help. And we may get out of this yet.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
It's been easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
On this day, we have protected our home and our pride. Victory is ours! Shout it to the heavens!
This victory may appear as a miracle to some, but it is not. We won by trusting each other and fighting with all our wisdom and courage. Stand with your heads held high and sing in praise of your comrades. Be proud of your victory and share your joy with the world.
You two have really outdone yourselves. Victory is ours.
We have destroyed Cao Cao's forces.
Such modesty. But there may be some truth to that. We were able to win the day by using all our different abilities to their full potential. It truly was a battle fought in the style of Wu.
But I wasn't sure how things would turn out for a while there. Zhou Yu and Huang Gai played their parts so perfectly. The constant complaints, the suspicious behavior, making sure everyone saw them argue. They really...
I'm sure it was very convincing, especially considering that I actually meant half of what I said. The same goes for you too, right, Zhou Yu?
Well, for a strategist, situations such as these call for the utmost discretion.
Huang Gai, do you really believe that I am not fit to be a leader? Do you still see me as someone who is too young and unreliable to follow? I know that I will never rise to the level of my father or my brother. And I'm always relying on all of you for help. But...
you should not try to pursue the shadows of Lord Sun Jian or Lord Sun Sa. You need only to follow the path of your own choosing. If you ever lose your way, you have us to rely on for guidance. These are the true feelings of your loyal servant, Huang Gai. My lord.
Huang Gai.
But I do have one grievance to air, if I may. We need to do something about your awful habit of constantly putting yourself down. Nobody will follow a leader who doesn't believe in himself.
I think you could stand to learn a little from Sun Tzu in that regard. And I mean, only a little.
Look at you changing your tune, Zhou Yu. You're the one who used to go on and on about Quan's unique strengths. But I too want my brother to make some changes. We need him standing strong as the head of the family.
Not you too. Very well then. I'll do what I can to improve.
I bet Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Sa are looking down on us now, with smiles on their faces.
There you are. I've called you here to discuss your reward.
You were such a great...
We couldn't quite decide on the perfect reward. There are two options we'd like you to... The first is a position as a general. We'd like you to support our efforts as an officer of U. But naturally, with any position comes greater responsibilities. You might find yourself unable... The second choice is to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. To be honest, I was hesitant to even call this a reward. But I did my best to think of a way for you to reach your... This path won't bring fame or glory, but nothing will hold you down either. And you will never want for a battle to test your strength.
So what will it be? Please, tell us which path you truly desire.
Very well. We will make all the appropriate arrangements.
I'm sure you'll come to play an even larger role than you do now. As our kingdom grows, so will its troubles. But as long as you're with us, we have nothing to fear. Nothing gives me more hope than having you by our side.
Agreed. Please help us to maintain peace in U. We hope to enjoy your protection for many years to come.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanked, and I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuan Hua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuan Hua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do...
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea. Yes. Perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuan Hua! Oh, Yuan Hua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuan Hua.
see the one? You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace,